Hello, everyone. I want to talk about the feelings associated with parental estrangement when it came to uh, the loss of not just one of my daughters, but both of them by the time they turned 18, and they're in their 30s now. So it's been over 15 years. It's been a while. But, anyways, I think the word I can really, really, really discuss is drowning. When my children decided to part ways, I felt like I was drowning, and I felt like they had, and I'm gonna refer to gangster movies when they when they put cement blocks on someone's feet and then would throw them in the water and they sink to the bottom, and that's where the body kind of stays. I felt like someone had put cement bricks, put my feet in cement, allowed it to dry, threw my body over, and I started to drown. But I was still alive. It wasn't as if my body was deceased. So I felt like, unfortunately, my estranged daughters really didn't understand the long term consequences of their actions. I'm not saying they don't have the right to walk away or have the right to make decisions regarding the relationships they want to have. But when you leave a parent behind and all they want to do is take it, take a deep breath, bring forth life into your body, lungs, spirit, soul, etc., and you don't feel like you can take a break from the spiral downward when it comes to sadness, loss, regret, shame. There's no positive feelings associated with parental estrangement initially, and really I don't think there really ever is, because with the internet no one's cutting you a break. No one's saying, yeah, mom, maybe your adult son and daughter are wrong, and maybe you're right, and maybe you were a good parent. Parents don't get cut any slack. And so what I had to do finally is get the strength to chisel away at those blocks attached to my feet and swim for dear life and get back to the surface so I could continue living. I try to make videos which are just really simple to understand, which in layman's terms per se. I'm not a doctor. I don't use extensive medical terminology, which people are like, oh, I'm going to have to Google that. But don't allow anyone to encase your feet in bricks and throw you over. Don't do that. Can you imagine those people on the Titanic that were treated like third class citizens? Um, Maybe we'll let you up after we get the wealthy off, the more deserving, the folks of higher value. I think that's kind of what it equates to. Estranged parents have lower value than other parents, because gosh forbid, how could a loving parent be discarded by their son or daughter? I mean, there's so many questions that go into it posed from the other side, but yes, loving parents get tossed to the side. We get tossed over. They watch us sink, and they simply, for some odd reason, a part of them shuts off, the part where they encompass empathy, compassion, love, care, concern for the parent. Something gets shut off. I don't know if it's a light switch. What is it? Because I was raised by two imperfect people, and I I I currently don't have a relationship with my mom, but I don't want to see her suffer. I don't wish ill will on her. It's just the way it is. So, anyways, that's just what I thought about today. So break free. Don't allow them to toss you out like garbage or toss you over the ship. Hang on for dear life, chisel away, use whatever strength you've got, and swim to the top. You've got a life to live, so let's